So this is on Stanberry, 4 cases.
Do you have her images?
I believe I do. Let's see who we got. Oh, Claudia's on this time.
No, where?
Missing the jail and Tony. A little early. Anthony. Let's see. She has theft. No license. National restriction. Possession, drug paraphernalia.
Where the part is Parkinson? Judge,
What?
it's Parkinson.
No, yes. Yes. Just missing the jail and Anthony. There is the jail. There is Anthony. Everybody's here. I think we've got everybody. All right. Miss Stanberry,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you want to call your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
And also received a copy of the mental health assessment. I am going to consider that for the purpose of this hearing. I think there are 4 charges. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You can go ahead.
Excuse me. Okay, we'll call my client, Ms. Stanberry. Now, Ms. Stanberry, you're the, excuse me, you're the person charged with these 4 different offenses, correct?
Yes, sir.
There is one state jail felony theft, one possession state jail felony, and 2 charges of manufactured delivery, 1 to 4 grams, second degree, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, reading through the mental health assessment situation, which assessment that we have here, what it shows is anxiety disorder, and then kind of the opposite of it, which is anxiolytic use disorder, which is the use of medications or abuse of medications to relieve anxiety. Now, so far, is that correct, that those are issues that you face? Hello?
She might have locked up. Here we go.
Okay. Let me find out. Did you hear the question I just asked, or should I start again?
No, sir. It froze.
All right, couldn't hear you.
No,
Rose.
sir. It froze.
It froze, all right. I'll start again. Excuse me just a second. Have to clear my throat here. Okay. The mental health evaluation shows a particular condition and kind of the mirror image of it as well, which is an anxiety disorder combined with anxiolytic use disorder, which is the abuse of medication to relieve anxiety. Does that sound correct as far as you're concerned?
Yes, sir.
You do. Okay. And it also shows abuse of Xanax. Is that the drug you use related to your anxiety?
Yes, sir.
Do you also use Percocet?
Yes, sir.
You do. Okay. And what do you use the Percocet for?
It's kind of the same thing as like Xanax. It just like helps me sleep and just get over everything that I'm going through. Like,
Now, it is also shown here that you have issues with the use of opioids. Which opioids are we talking about?
the Percocets.
Percocet. Okay. So, just so the judge can understand it, so you suffer from anxiety, it disrupts your sleep, and the way you treat it is through Xanax and Percocet. Is that a fair summation of it?
Yes, sir. And I also have something else to say.
You also what?
Have something else to say about that.
What?
Like a lot of stuff has happened in the past. So like my PTSD, how do I explain it? Like a lot goes on, so I try to use drugs just to take the pain away.
Okay. And what you're saying is that you feel you also have PTSD?
Yes, sir.
And what would be the source of that? What caused that in you?
A lot of like, I've seen a lot of like family violence, like in the household most of the times. Back then, though.
Okay, so with that being the case, do you feel that you need help in the form of mental health assistance concerning your issues of anxiety, the abuse of drugs to relieve anxiety, and PTSD?
Yes, sir.
Now, I understand that in the event the judge decides to grant the mental health bonds in this case, that you would be picked up by Christopher Stanberry. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And who was that?
That's my father.
Okay. And we have two coordinated release requests here in which he said he would be the one, he'd be available anytime and provide his phone number to pick you up, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, also, you would be seeking help through LifePath, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Have you used them before?
No, I've tried to get help and like no one would help due to like insurance and stuff like that. Or at least I couldn't find that help.
Also, I understand that you're homeless. You will do your best to be able to get into the Samaritan Inn, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, as far as transportation is concerned, to get to and from treatment, would your father be the one who would be handling that?
Yes, sir.
So in addition to him picking you up, he'll drive you back and forth to the extent you need to get to treatment. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the judge grants the mental health bonds in this case, you realize that at some point you may have to come to court.
Yes, sir.
Now, would you then make sure that you would attend court and come to any court appearances that are required of you?
Yes. Yes.
If you are released from mental health bonds, will you then seek employment?
Yes, sir.
What type of job do you think you would be able to get?
Probably a warehouse job. Before I got arrested, I was working as a unarmed security officer.
Oh, it's what's called a non-commissioned officer.
Unarmed.
Right. You're not commissioned.
No, sir.
Okay. Do you feel that you'd be able to get that again, or do you think the current charge would prevent that particular job?
Recently, the boss had called my mother for higher pay, so I most likely can get the job again.
What company is that?
Signal 88.
Signal 88, and that's a security company?
Yes, and also United Protective Services.
Have you worked for both of them?
Just Signal 88, but United Protective Services was looking to hire me.
Okay. So you feel fairly confident that if you are released, you will be able to get a job with one or the other of those two security guard companies?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you referred to by the warehouse job. In other words, you'd be stationed as security in a warehouse.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever had any treatment for your drug issues?
No, I've tried to get help like a lot of times because I just wanted to be done doing this stuff, but it was just hard because I was going through withdrawals bad, like really bad.
And how long have you been in jail now?
Maybe like 3 weeks. I'm not sure. Since May 13th.
May 13th. All right. Is there anything else related to the issue of securing a mental health bond that I haven't covered with you?
Oh, I was just gonna let you know I'm also taking meds, so I feel like now that I'm taking meds, I can be in the right state of mind. And for it
Okay,
to
what meds are you on now?
Zoloft. I think that was for the depression and the anxiety, if I'm not mistaken. And I forgot the other two. She told me yesterday, but I forgot.
You were on 3 meds?
Yes, sir.
Okay, was there anything else? I may have cut you off there.
No, sir.
How far did you get in school?
Like 12th grade, but I stopped like 2 months before graduation.
How old are you now?
22.
Do you think that you should go back and get a GED at least?
Yes, I do.
Is that something that you would pursue if you're released?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have nothing further. I pass it.
Any questions from the state?
No, sir.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
You rest? Andy?
Rest. Yes.
Anything else from the state?
State rests.
All right. Any argument from the state?
Due to the nature of her pending charges and the mental health assessment, we would oppose the PR bond at this time.
Well, Ms. Stanberry, I'm gonna go ahead and give you bonds right now. We'll get you out on PR bonds. You gotta do what you said you're gonna do, which is basically stay on your medication, see your doctors, those types of things, stay out of trouble. You're gonna have to come see me once a month. You'll check in with Tony every week by phone. You'll get her phone number and make sure you call her every week. I think the first check-in with me is gonna be actually this Thursday. So I'll see you on Thursday. We'll see how you're doing. Expect to be drug tested almost every time you see me, okay? Because if you got
Yes, sir.
something, if there's something in your system that's not supposed to be there, you'll probably wind up back in jail, okay?
Yes, sir.
Tony, do you want to share anything else? You're muted. You have to talk really loud if you're gonna be muted the whole time.
I swear I hit the button several times.
You're not supposed to swear in court.
Oh, Lordy. Miss Stanberry, my name is Tony Fox. I'm going to be your case manager, and I'm the one you're going to be calling every week. Also, when you go to get released this afternoon, and I'm going to try and get a hold of your ride, you should receive a folder, and in that folder is going to be my card. Give me a call tomorrow. We'll go through what you need to be doing first to get going, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I will-
John, I
Yes,
just want to make clear for Ms. Stanberry that she has to come to court on Thursday to check in. Is that correct?
yes. I was getting ready to tell you that. Thursday at 1 o'clock, you need to be here in court just to check in. So we'll make sure you got all the information you need and that kind of thing, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you have any questions about anything, talk to Tony, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
See you later.
Bye, Judge.
See ya.